Man, I haven't done one of these for a long time, but when you get two products that are really good and kind of close in price, you need to know which one is better. So we're going to take a look at the Backbeat Pro from Plantronics and the W860 from Edifier and see which one I think is the best between these two noise-canceling giants. Right after this!
This is, you listening to Travis.
What up, players? Welcome back, and for all you new people, welcome. My name's Travis and I do tech videos every single week and have a blast doing them. If that sounds like fun to you, sit back, relax, and enjoy the video. Anything I talk about will be in the description below, but for now, let's get into the video. So recently I did a review on these, the W860s from Edifier. They're the noise-canceling headphones that are kind of the bigger brother of the 830s, which I just love, and I consider to be really the best budget headphones that are out there that you could give for a present or for yourself or whatever. And they basically add noise canceling. Now, they're not exactly just taking those headphones and making them noise canceling headphones. They've done a couple of things, some good, some meh, but for the most part, it's the same basic feel and performance. The one major difference between these, besides obviously having noise cancellation, is the fact that the battery life is a little bit less. Well, it's actually a lot less. In Bluetooth streaming mode, these things have 40 hours of battery life. And by itself, that's amazing. 40 freaking hours of battery life is great. Turn on noise cancellation, you get 25 hours. In a vacuum, that's actually really good. Comparing it against nothing else, that's pretty legitimate. Comparing it against other noise canceling headphones, 25 hours of Bluetooth streaming with noise cancellation on is actually really good. 40 hours is phenomenal. Having said that, coming from the other Edifiers that are 90 hours of battery life, you kind of feel like you're getting cheated a little bit. And considering these are $100 more than that, is the noise canceling worth it over those? And is it better than my current favorites, the Backbeat Pro 2s? Plantronics sent these over a long time ago, and let me tell you, I've loved these things ever since. They've been in my car ever since I reviewed them. Now, these things are about $139 to $150 on Amazon right now, and these are about $170. Now, typically in price, they're within $10, so I am gonna match them up against each other based on price. And what these things offer versus the Edifiers, man, let me tell you something. This is gonna be a battle. The Backbeat Pro 2s caught my eye when they were first sent to me by Plantronics late last year, and I gotta tell you, these things have sat in my car and I've used them whenever I've been out and about. When I first put them on my head, I said that they were the most comfortable headphones I've ever put on my head, period. And that's largely been the case. However, I have had more comfortable headphones since that time, but I still gotta say, comfort is one of the top reasons that you would want the Plantronics Backbeat Pro 2. Now, like the Edifiers, these also tout 24 hours of battery life, but they don't break out what the battery life is like without noise canceling on. And I gotta be honest, I keep noise canceling on when I'm using these because that's why I bought them. Otherwise, I would just use normal headphones. And yeah, I never let my headphones get all the way down to 0%, and I've gotten about 20 hours out of these. So I'm unsure if you turn off noise cancellation how much more you're gonna get from this, but I can tell you that they work as advertised. The sound is very balanced in here. Bass that's, solid, a little bit punchy, not overly so. The mids and highs are front and forward into the music. And I gotta tell you, I really like the overall look and feel of these. Now, the one thing I will take away from this, I'm not a big crazy fan of the color, the brown. It's just not my thing. But other than that, I mean, they look and feel fantastic. Another reason I really like these is one of the features that it has that the Edifiers don't have, and that is an active listening mode. You turn it on and microphones outside of the ear cups turn on so it amplifies your entire environment without taking the headphones off. So that basically means if you want to hear better and not take your headphones off and maybe even pretend like you're listening when you're not, or pretend like you're not listening when you are, just turn that on and you can hear as if they're not on. That's actually a good feature for something like walking across the street where you need to hear cars around you. You just turn that on and you can hear everything around you. The music and stuff still plays, but you definitely can hear better around you with that feature on. And if you don't have the music on, it's just like keeping your ears warm and still hearing everything around you. But this also has the cool feature where if you're listening to music and you lift up an ear cup, it will pause the music. And that's kind of clutch. That's one of those features that I love in headphones like this and that make me want to tell people about this. That's one of those things that you do when someone's talking to you and you gotta go, huh? What'd you say? The music pauses, it's great. It doesn't interrupt your music listening, especially if you're in the middle of a jam and getting it in. You know, that's the worst thing when your funk has been stopped. It's the features, the feel, the finish, everything about this thing just screams quality, and I love it. Again, my cons are, I'm not a big fan of the color, and the bag it came with, it doesn't have a hard case like the Edifiers. For something that's kind of expensive, these things are about 140 bucks, I want some protection. So these actually stay in my car. When I go on flights, I take my Anker Space NCs because they have a hard case, and I don't have to worry as much about that. I really don't want these to get damaged. The Edifier's quality is excellent. I love the way they feel. They fit my head great. They feel better than the Plantronics on my head, a little bit lighter, a little bit softer on the ears. The music range is pretty good. When you turn noise canceling on, the bass is slightly boosted. Plantronics, it's about the same. You don't actually hear very much of a difference when you turn it on and off. So it's actually kind of better to have the noise cancellation on. One of the features on this is the fact that instead of having clicky buttons, which I generally prefer, it has these swipe features to turn the volume up and down and tracks back and forth. But the problem with that is if you have it on your head and you're adjusting it, I've had this happen to me a couple times, it actually will accidentally either turn the volume up or down or make the track go left or right, or sometimes even pause the music. Not a big fan of that. Like, that's why I don't like these swipe gesture things. Just a personal preference. But it does have NFC for quick pairing. I love that. Click your phone on it, boom, you go off to the races. You don't have to go through a big Bluetooth pairing process. Battery life, like I said, is about 24 hours, and without noise cancellation, it is, let's see, what is it, about 40 hours. One thing I will say is I tested this in my bathroom with the fan with the noise cancellation on, and the noise cancellation on these things is excellent. It's about the level of the Space NCs, which I've taken on airplanes before, and I can tell you for sure drowns out at least 80–90% of the humming noise from the airplane engine. And just for point of reference, so do the Plantronics. The noise cancellation at this price point is about the same. It's all about equal. It takes out the low hum, the high pitch is kind of still there, and any voices that are around you, you're gonna be able to hear. One thing I will say is the volume is not super loud on these. Definitely the Plantronics are louder, but I think it's loud enough for most people out there. And again, the quality is just amazing. I really like Edifier. They're becoming quickly one of my favorite manufacturers of headphones. So there's just a lot to think about between these two. Neither one of them is going to disappoint you. At least I don't believe so. They both have about the same sound quality. They both fit amazingly. They both feel incredible. They both have quality. But which one would I actually tell you to buy if you have the money? Now, pricing, again, is very important to this because these are generally $160, $170, and lately these are about $140. There's a $20 difference, which means I would have to see $20 difference in this to say the Edifiers are better than the Plantronics. And right now I'm gonna say that's not the case. The Plantronics have so many cool features, so many great things, the being able to pause by lifting up the ear cup, the live listening, the noise cancellation is excellent. I have to give it to the Plantronics. These will stay in my car, and despite the fact that I really do like these are staying in my car as my travel headphones when I'm on the go. I absolutely recommend these. But regardless of which one you want, links are in the description below. They're both excellent headphones, and I hope you enjoyed this video because, like, you really can't go wrong. So no matter what you think of what I think, it's just fine. It's fine. If this video helped out in any way, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, hit that notification bell. And if it didn't, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, hit that notification bell. I'm here every single week, having a blast. Hope to see you again real soon. Peace and love, peace and love.